大家好，我係星塵，咁今次就同大家玩呢個刺客信條3。咁就講起上嚟，我就第一次玩刺客信條呢個系列嘅遊戲嘅，我唔知會唔會真係太過新手啦，咁樣玩得太差咁樣，希望大家唔好圍插我啦嚇。既然你咁辛苦，我幫手拎嘅。喂，行唔到過去嘅，唔俾我拎我搞，我走晒啦，走埋啊喂！你喺邊度拎出嚟？你係講明明喺後邊，但係你喺個衫前面拎到出嚟嘅，你收埋咗喺邊㗎？你應該唔會用隻腳夾住㗎嘛。
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
點解你唔可以升高啲？你係要俾條咁細嘅路人哋？頭先明好長㗎，算撳下佢先，麻麻地靚啫。呢個男嘅幾靚仔噃，少年不來一發嘛。哥哥帶你去公廁啊！老豆更加唔好搞，等埋你哋一齊落啦。頭先人哋明企咗喺呢個位㗎，呢條真係氹翻頭。係啦，點解唔落去啊？點解唔落去？我落去睇下先啊！你慢慢又醒落嚟又好掂。跌咗，講下。喂，執唔翻嘅。唔好走，只能講啦。踢過去。好煩啊！唔搞佢啦，真係。
The key. You must find the key.
鎖匙。
Son. Sir.
老豆，獻咗嘢。
Here we go again.
喂，你做咩暈㗎
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
神有狀態。
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
神有係咪真係靈魂出竅
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond, while you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
型喎。 Space bar 就係快速步走，好似冇咩點快喎。右邊嘅奔跑。
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
右鍵開始攀爬。爬上去啦！飛上去。呢度。睇下是什麼。
Rerun your way through this little obstacle course.
Rerun。唔知大家有冇玩過 rerun？ 香港好似冇咩地方有，外國比較多呢啲地方。
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate.
No way.
All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
殺呢樣嘢，慢慢望住佢哋獵物，就好似隻鷹咁樣。然之後，咁就成功擊咗佢啦。你已經死咗啦。你唔係應該死咗咩？喂，仲喺度點下點下嘅。慢慢點下啦。有一隻，超係啊！暗殺唔到添，算啦。
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
又點啊！又點啊！慢點啦，揾啲新嘅嚟幫你啦。跟住有件 space bar 可以跳嘅，原地跳，青蛙跳，繼續跳，繼續跳，係咪落去啊？瞭望台。上去，好衝啊！好，條條揈，好，我哋上到嚟啦，跟住咧。跳，再跳，有練到咗。
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
我哋呢度，呢件衫幾型。哦，咪做冇咗，又返嚟。有冇咗？又返嚟，好神奇！走啦，好恐怖啊！
Sir, everything all right?
咗個人。
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
好，唔該晒。呢本都最近第一章致命演出。
Invitation, please.
嗱，俾埋頂帽你啊！
Shall I take your coat, sir?
唔使，我怕凍。
Ladies and gentlemen, you
開始啦。
are requested to kindly find your seats.
I've tried everything to keep the little buzzes out of my garden. They keep finding their way back.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
係，你又知我會坐呢度嘅。
My apologies.
家姐。都唔靚嘅呢個。
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
誒，識㗎。
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
呢個就係我哋今次嘅目標。
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
揾到，揾到。
Sir, Black Mall at Security Trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and
唔好意思啊，謝望。
you may satisfy
1,000
the
pardons. So sorry. Apologies.
A lazy
唔好意
dog.
思啊，謝望。
When I took him the
好
time
痛啊，去廁所啊
I
要
told。him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book
全部吹口哨。
Tom Gag. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from transportation. So I can get more by her staying in.
應該冇人睇到啊。
Brought more goods into our loft here than
個
the
個都睇緊
rival
嘅。
gang. And in truth, it is a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women stay.
哇哇哇哇哇！你兩個做乜嘢？你兩個做乜嘢？公眾場所嚟嘅，檢點啲得唔得啊？好彩而家淨得我一個人喺度爬啫，10個20個咁喺度爬去做 live 嘅喎。
And to say a whole she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, thine observation is right. We as the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
Sir, Black Mall at Sick Word of Trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to
後
bring
邊啲
her
人都
off.
係冇拍，
As the wench is very active and
依然都好
industrious,
投入喺度做
you
緊。
may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not
哦，
mend
就
his
咁咪
hand.
冇嘢啦。
This is death
Yeah.
without reprieve.
開始，好有動。啊！哦，咁就可以啦。都冇門柄嘅呢啲係。啊，有喺度。喂！喂！我唔發覺。夾手。
I've got a bit of stage fright.
上台恐懼症，你係咪 One Piece 嗰個咩烏索普啊？咩唔可以上到嘅病？ 冇晒，新下面呢邊，啊，就係咁爬攣落去，好辛苦㗎嘛。落去，有條真係，喂。
Penitence may break his spirit.
Come on, my friend.
Besides, fear or scruple. But I'll away. For 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
But 'tis now high time to look about me for a decent execution against next session. I hate hate.
好嘛，靚仔。
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
你知唔知你爭我錢？頭先個感覺就好似，你知唔知你爭我錢？你爭我好多錢嗰種感覺。啊！殺咗做乜嘢咧？俾人見到。小朋友，唔好嘈醒佢，有8瞓咗覺。 應該你嗌佢都唔會醒嘅。哇！殺完人，係時候閃啦！啦！哇！發生咩事？發生咩事？我哋唔知發生咩事，搞到。Come, please. 哇！真係飛撲過嚟，講真，咁快啊！啱啊，原來即刻有人撲過嚟。啊！呢兩個真有屎啊！嚇，走得幾快呢兩個？有時，多謝。 哇！騷動啊！騷動！發生咩事啊？發生咩事？唔知喎，我咩都唔知喎。
What are those men doing? Order! We must have order! Order! We must have order!
哇！走得咁快，真有屎啊！呢個真係。嗱睇下啦。 佢身有屎嗰啲最快俾人捉嘅，陰公。慢慢同佢哋飲下茶傾下偈先啦。哇！咁多人都有嘅你。走啦，唔好嘢，走啦。
Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key, and if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that to be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where
the storehouse is.
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fair your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, want for nothing. I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
啊，咁今次就玩到呢度先，我哋下次再繼續玩刺客信條3。好，各位，拜拜。